Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. As you all know that nowadays our topic of inflammation is under process during morning session. Up till now we have discussed acute inflammation. Students, today I will be very briefly informing you about end result of acute inflammation. What is the outcome of acute inflammation? What happens to acute inflammation? Students, there are 4 to 5 possibilities which we will discuss it in a superficial manner. First of all, acute inflammation may be converted into complete resolution. It means that the affected tissue comes back to the normal state of health. Or number 2, acute inflammation may be completely replaced by connective tissue, and this process is called fibrosis. Thirdly, students, acute inflammation may become more complicated and converted into chronic inflammation. Another possibility is that acute inflammation may lead to abscess formation. Or number last, acute inflammation may lead to ulceration or ulcer formation. Kindly give this camera to me so that we may discuss it in a detailed manner. Thank you, Dr. Shahbaz. Students, have a closer look outcomes of acute inflammation. This is number 1, complete resolution. How complete resolution takes place? There is clearance of injurious stimuli. It means the stimulus of injury is completely vanished away. Clearance of mediators and acute inflammatory cells. All the acute inflammatory cells like neutrophils, macrophages, lymphocytes, and mediators like serotonin, histamine, they are washed away. Replacement of injured cells. The injured tissue has been replaced by healthy cells, and ultimately there is return of the normal state of health. Number 2 possibility is abscess formation. Students, acute inflammation may end up with accumulation of pus at the site of injury. And what is pus? Pus is collection of neutrophils. Thirdly, acute inflammation may be converted into connective tissue replacement, and this process is called fibrosis. Students, in this process, connective tissue grows into the area of exudate, converting it into a mass of fibrous tissue, and this process is called organization. Students, next possibility of acute inflammation is chronic inflammation, which means acute inflammation becomes more complicated to be converted into chronic inflammation, and at the last, ulcer formation may be the result of acute inflammation. Thank you, students. Allah Hafiz.